Hi everybody, it's Misty. Okay, so we have our cover, right? We have our signatures, okay, right here. I'm going to set them to the side. So this video, we are going to sew in our signatures, okay? This can be done so many ways. This is just the way I learned how to do it, and so this is how I do it. I use wax thread because it's supposed to not rip the paper as much, and it's just better. I'm not sure of all the reasons, but I know, that it's supposed to be good for the binding. So, but literally you can use anything. You can use embroidery floss, you can use elastic, you can use any kind of string, you can use twine. I mean, I've done practically everything. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to find our center, and I mean, you guys know how to do that, to find your center of your book. I'm using this Tim Holtz ruler because it shows the 0, which is the center right in here. So I'm just going to get equal on both sides here. And I think that's about it. Okay, so that's there. I'm going to mark, I have 2 signatures, so I'm going to do them a 1/2 inch apart, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to do one there and one there. So it's at a 1/4 inch on each side. Okay, I'm going to come down here and do the same thing. I like to give myself 3 spots to, make my lines. Okay, let me turn it around. That looks pretty good. There. Then I'll just make my lines. Trying to look at right here through my ruler, because that center one seems to be kind of off. I run into that problem sometimes. All right, so we should be pretty good. Let's see, we need just a regular sheet of paper. Just so happens I have some right here. I'm going to fold it in half to use as a guide. Okay, so what we're going to do is put this right at the top and right at the bottom because that's the way it fits. Okay, I'm going to make a spot right there. Okay, that's going to be my first holes. Okay, about the middle, going to go right here. Hope I'm getting them level. This one, going to go right here. Okay, I'm going to put a T right here so I know that's the top. Okay, it looks pretty good. Okay, so there, I drew a little tick right here on my paper, and then I just brought it across the line right there. So now with this, I'm going to come in here and just kind of make it go across just so I can see it really good, like that. And I'm going to fold this way. Okay, all right, we have our signature here. This is our first one because it's the butterfly. That's the one I wanted to put there. We need to take a glance through here and just make sure everything is the right way up. I really don't think it matters with these blank pages or the lined pages. The flowers can go either way, but like this one, need to make sure that's the right way. And then our center is fine because it's, okay, this one's the right way. Yeah, because our center, it doesn't matter which way it goes. So, gonna get these all pushed together real good. Okay. Put this in here. Make sure my top is at the top, and it should be the same length as like my tea stain pages because I didn't trim those. I'm going to put these little clips on to keep everything good and tight while I'm punching my holes. You can use bulldog clips. You can use, that is crooked, paper clips. I don't know why that's going so crooked. One more. Pull a bunch of lace. Okay. So there we go. We're ready to punch some holes. All right, you can use a bookbinding thing. You can use a book if you've got a big thick book and just open it up so you can set this down in the center. The main thing is you want to keep it all down in the center when you're punching your holes. So I just put it through there and I kind of fold it, punch my hole. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and come in here and punch it back. And I punch it, you know, pretty far so I can make sure that I've got it really good. Okay, this one. Okay, that went through. And then back through. I hope I'm not in the way of the camera. Okay, doing the last hole there. I'm going to go back through. Okay, so now what we need to do is get our cord of whatever kind we want, our string that we're going to use. I do 4 times the length. 3 times is usually enough, but I've just got a fear of it being too short, so I go 4 times. Okay. And then my needle is like this, if you can see it. The end is just barely pointed. Just barely. Okay. So we put it through. Maybe. There we go. Okay. And I start. Okay, if you want your strings inside, you know, to make a bow or to let them dangle down with some little beads or something on the bottom, then you start on the inside. If you want them to hang on the outside of your journal, then you start on the outside, but then you would have to mark your holes right here, and you would just use this paper as a guide. and make your holes out here. Okay, so I'm going inside. All right, so go through, see my needle, and I'm going to go right in that spot right there. Okay, now you can go up at the top or you can go at the bottom. It's the same either way. It makes no difference whatsoever. And really and truly, I should have marked this because now I don't have a hole out here. But I'm gonna eyeball it and hope for the best. Let's see if I'm coming in on that spot. Oh shoot, I lost it. It's right there. Okay, I got it. There we go. Sorry guys. So I came back through the top. Then I'm going to go in my hole right here. And if you try to leave your pages shut, it will usually just slide right in. Okay. Now I'm going to put this upside down. Let me come over here. So now I'm going to go in the bottom. And I'm going to go right there. And that little mark. What am I doing? I didn't take my inside paper off. Okay, you take that off. Now it's going to be messed up. Oh dear, what an idiot. Okay, I'll make another one. I'm going to have to take it off, guys. You're supposed to actually take this off after you make those holes. Before you start sewing it in. So I'll just have to make another one right quick, but my holes are there, so it's okay. Yes, but of course when you're making a video, you're gonna make it, now it makes it look kind of complicated, but it's not, guys. So you just go in, and it comes out here. You go in up here, comes out right there. You come down to the bottom, go in your hole, comes out here. And then, don't lose your little tail, okay? You have to go back inside. This is the hardest one. Let me show you. Okay, see right here, the middle one? Can you see my string? It's not tight or anything, but you have to go back in there and just be very careful to not split your threads, okay? Because that'll make it real weak. So let me see if I can get this to go in. This is sometimes where I have the problem. Oh, it's not even through there yet. Yeah, see, I went right in my thread. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to grab my center and try to hold it. There it went. Went right through. Okay, so now we can put our needle up. Turn the book back right. Alright, so you have two strings, one going down the middle. Put one of your strings on this side of it and one over here. Okay, so you can tie it and it holds it all together. I pull it this way and then pull it this way. Then go out here and check it. That's not very tight. I've done this before and just popped the string, you know. Alright, that's pretty good. So double knot. Alright, this time I'm going to go over with the right. Okay, and this time I'm going to go over with the left. Okay, no, over with the left. It's opposite, you know, one time left, one time right. All right, so that one's in. There's our binding. Can you see it? I'm trying to look in the camera. Okay. So that's in a double knot, so I'm just going to leave it. And look how long it is, guys. I mean, yeah, that's ridiculous. But, you know, it's better than it being too short. That's what I think. All right. So here we go with this one. I've got to make another. Good grief. Got to make another pattern to go by. All right. Make sure it's at the top and at the bottom. Where's my pen? Then I'm just going to do a mark right there, a mark right there, and a mark right there. I hope you guys can see that. Just, you know, the same marks we did for the other one. Pardon me. I've just gotten back from Texas, and every time I go to Texas, I come back and I have horrible allergies and drainage, and it just goes on, lasts for a month. Okay. So, here's this one. All right, let's check right quick. Just make sure everything's right way up. Okay, that one's good. I think we have one more. Yes, and that one's good. And that should be it. There we go. There's our middle. Now you just, my digital prints, of course, you know, I had the little white border, so I had to trim them off. So they are a little bit shorter and smaller than my tea stain paper because I didn't trim those, of course. So, you know, you just get it however you like it in there. Okay, put your pattern in there. Punch your holes. Oh, I didn't even put my clips on. I am not showing you guys in a good way. Put your clips on because that helps hold them in place. I just get more nervous when I'm doing a video, so I skip things and forget things. Everything. Okay. All right, so everything is good and down in the center. Okay, so let's put the needle where you want it on that little white spot, the little white line you made. Okay, then hold your papers together like this. That way it goes right in the center. Can you see the needle? Let me push it a little bit more. You know, it'll go right on your fold, is what I mean. Push it back through. Then one more. Make sure you hold your awl very straight. You know, don't let it go crooked, because when you're trying to push, you know, it kind of tends to want to move around. All right, so that is that. Okay, let's take the white paper off this time. We still don't want... Actually, what I think is you don't even put the white paper in when you clip it. You just hold it there. And that's, you know, then you move it. I'm pretty sure that's the better way of doing it. Because, you know, normally you just have one paper that you use for both signatures or all three signatures or whatever it is. Okay, so let's get our string again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And please remember, 3 is probably enough. I know a lot of people do 3 1/2, That would probably be great. 3.5. Whoa. That's weird. Okay. So, in and right there on the little dot line that we made, right there. Okay. And I just usually go up top because that's just, you know, I need to turn this over though so I can see back here. See if I can make it on that. Nope, I am not. Nope. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. And to make sure when you're sewing these in that you get them the right way up, because I've done that before too. I'm way off screen, where this one is the right way, and then when I sew this one in and it's upside down. So just, you know, double check yourself, because no matter, you know, I've only been doing this for 5 years, but no matter how long you've been doing it, I mean, the simplest mistakes, you know, always gonna happen. Okay, now we're gonna go right there on that one. And then the hard part, which is the center. Let me turn it around. I've got string everywhere. I'm going to pull this a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I'm trying to go right back in that hole right there. Okay. Oh, good, good, good. Went right in. Okay. Then we're going to hold this, keep it, you know, laying over, because that's the best way to make it go straight through. There it is. Okay, right side up. Everything's good. Take these off so you can work a little bit better. Okay, get rid of the needle. I may have to pull my string back through. I got one side real short and one side real long. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, now they're good. All right, so first of all, let's get one side over here. So we got this side over here, the middle string all the way down, and then this one over here. Okay, pull them tight this way, pull them tight this way, and then come take a look out here. That's not tight at all. I just pulled it out. How did that? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. So right over. Left over. I guess that's what makes a square knot. And then, okay, there's all the strings. So you can just make a little bow. You can put some little paper punches, like 2 of them, you know, on the end, and stick one, you know, one here and then the string and then one here. And it's so cute like that. I've seen that a lot. Put a little charm, whatever you want to do. Let them dangle down. Have some beads down here or little charms, whichever. Okay, but we're all binded in. See how this looks? Looks real good over here. Okay, and there, I'm trying to see. Yeah. That one's pretty tight. Like that. Okay. Then, like, So I haven't decided yet what the next video is going to be. We need to decorate and embellish. We need to do our pockets and everything we're going to do in here. We could put some lace here in a big lace pocket. You know, just everything that we're going to do throughout. We have that video. Then we have the cover video, which is, you know, the topper. What we put on here and decorate it and make it beautiful. So, but before that part, before the topper goes on, if you want to put a closure on, let me see, that's not long enough. Okay. All right, let me see this. Then go ahead and lay it on the way you want it, okay? This is gonna be covered. This is gonna be covered, okay? So just glue it on there like that. And then if you want to put lace or some material or pretty paper, anything here on the spine, go ahead and do that. And then we do the topper, okay? So I want to do a video with, you know, we can make a tassel. We can make, let's see, maybe some flowers of some sort to put in here. I've got a list. Let me find it. Okay. Make embellishments, decorate pages, decorate the cover, and make a tassel. So that's what I have left still with you guys. If y'all have any ideas or questions or anything about this, please leave everything in the comments below the video. I do have the hashtag now, so if you put the hashtag, if you go to Savage